Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the queen of daytime talk show, one and only, none other than Wendy Williams, of course. Now, Wendy is speaking candidly about the imprisonment that she's in, and she's pushing back against questions that has to do with her mental health, irrespective of the fact that she has passed the mental capacity test last year from one of New York's top neurosurgeon, who says she's completely cognitive, okay? Fully coherent. She's still locked up in that $25,000 category, that imprisonment, what she calls a luxury prison. She can't even use the elevator because there are people in the industry that are punishing her for speaking out. Guys, I've been following the people who does the biblical prophecies and the ones who are psychic, and they all are saying the same thing. Wendy is being punished. She's being imprisoned for the things that she said about celebrities. And now more than ever, I believe it. Because you're telling me Joe Tacopina promised us that Wendy would have been out, and she's still not out. TMZ did a documentary on helping Wendy, so you guys can only think about the powers that are at play in all of this and realize that these are some really powerful people. Remember, Sloan Bella told us she would have to give up everything, walk away with nothing to be freed from this solitary confinement, because at this time, that's literally what the woman is in. Now, she had a discussion with journalists from the New York Post, and they're addressing her medical terms tied to her condition. Wendy said, "You hear the words aphasia and dementia." She then added, "What am I to do?" Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I'm gonna tell you all this, okay? And I think that everyone has someone in their bloodline who has had dementia or who might be living with dementia at the moment. I've never seen Wendy with dementia. Wendy has never sounded like she has dementia. Wendy has Graves' disease. Sometimes with Graves' disease, you may have brain fog, especially if you're stressed, if you're going through a lot of stress and you're not getting proper rest, you're not on proper diet, and you need vitamins, honey. You need a ton of vitamins and minerals, because sometimes, I'm gonna tell you, for someone living with Graves' disease, the doctor's medication do very little for you. Very little. You know what does a lot for you? Staying away from stressful situation. If you have Graves' disease and you're around stressful people, go find yourself a house in the middle of nowhere with a stream in the backyard or the front yards, Wi-Fi and birds chirping, and you'll be at peace. I promise you, stress will take you off this planet. And I'm surprised this lady is still alive because of all the horrible things that they've put her through, including, allegedly, poisoning her food to make her appear as though she has dementia. The husband involved, allegedly, as per Sloan Bella. Go watch that video. I did not tell you so. Go watch Sloan Bella's video, okay? No. As I'm saying, Wendy does not have dementia. No one gets diagnosed with dementia. This was diagnosed, 2 to 3 years ago. and you don't already see them crossing over into full-blown Alzheimer's based on their living condition and the stress that they've been going through. So I can tell you, honey, she does not have who? Dementia, okay? I can tell you the only thing this woman is battling is Graves' disease. No. What they're saying is that Williams, 61, describing living in what she says is a locked memory care unit, saying, I've by now rested my case. It's $25,000 a month here. There's grass, trees, 2 floors, no cars around, can't even do the elevator to go down. It too is locked. I once was a connoisseur of food, and now sometimes I'll just have my meals in my room. I don't drink, she continued, and I'm 61, and my mind is locked floor. My God. My God. And there's also in and out of hospital, because she's going to be in and out of hospital. No one with Graves' disease should be living under such stress. I promise you, she should not. People with Graves' disease should not be living under stress. People with any autoimmune disorder or any medical condition for that matter, stress, definitely a no. Now they're saying despite the restrictions, Wendy said she still attends church weekly. Like, why wouldn't she? It's one of the only freedom that she gets, right? She says, there's always security with me. Look, I go to church every Sunday. It's the Christian Culture Center, 10 a.m. I go with a personal aide. Williams also reflected. You're telling me this woman has dementia and she people with dementia doesn't remember all of that, They don't remember at present. They don't remember current. They'll remember the things from the past. At present, at current will always be a challenge for them. You can't tell me nothing. No one can tell me nothing. Okay? No. She also reflected on her former TV life and fashion, saying, understand, I did a daily TV show, 14 years. This watching over me also deals with dresses. I was tall, looking gorgeous. Now all my good stuff in storage. I'm just not going to have some guy follow me into storage. This means what I'm going to wear. Those days we were long, so I cut the stuff down. I've now turned skirts into shorts, she added. What I do is I keep things in my notebook. They say it's dementia and aphasia. For now, Wendy said, the best I can do is Monday and Friday. I go to the gym. Let me tell you something. And that is that. I don't know exactly how, what, why, but I've gone through a lot of ish. Girl, one can only imagine living like, no one should be living like that, especially someone who is as conscious as Wendy Williams. They're trying to kill her, but God is keeping her. And I'm one who believes that there's absolutely nothing in this world that is bigger than God. And all the internet needs to do is come together as a collective right now. Just imagine 1,000 people at the same time praying for Wendy to be let out of this coterie. She will be let out. 1,000 people minimum praying around the same time for the same thing and believing the prayer has been answered. It will work. Don't just say, Lord, I must remember to pray for Wendy the next time I pray. No, right now, stretch that hand and say, in the name of the Creator, Wendy Williams is free from that coterie and she will be free. I stand in the belief that this woman will one day and very soon, very, very soon, not far from now, but very soon will be freed from this misery that she's in. That's what I'm going to stand firm in. Free Wendy Williams. And that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Please drop a prayer for Wendy, because Lord knows these people are determined to end this woman, and it will not happen. It will never happen, okay? But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Peace.